Diagnostic summary on the 2019 Jetta with the 1.4 liter. And the problem that we're going over is the check engine light DTC P0556. It is the brake booster pressure sensor circuit range performance. I don't know if you can see that or how easy it is. P0556 is the summary we're going to go over. So I want to give you some quick lowdowns on this. The brake booster pressure sensor, let's go for a walk, is over here, and it is, oh, you're still staring at my face, down there. That is where the booster vacuum sensor lives, and that sensor is not a normal sensor. It is a smart sensor, and it is a little weird. And when you go through the service information for this code, it's a little bit less than helpful. So we're going to look at some live data, and I'll show you what happens. Basically, anytime that you would have the car running and you push on the brake pedal, the check engine light would come on and this code would set. And if we just look at a couple of generic PIDs here, so boom, basically we've got pressure and brake booster. So right now key is on. If I just, by the way, that's vacuum, so 14.4 is ambient pressure, and like 6 psi is going to be our, what is that, 9 psi vacuum or something in the booster. So as I depress the brake pedal, you will see that booster pressure increase closer to atmospheric. And so when we have that, we would then get trouble codes and a check engine light. What I want to show you is that this sensor, it's a 5-volt, a ground, and a signal wire in the wiring diagram and service info, but that is not exactly how it works. This is what the signal wire of this sensor looks like. The red trace is the new sensor that's installed. Blue trace was a saved file for a reference, and it's actually sending messages out. And what you'll see the difference is, we just got cut off because my phone's dying. If you actually look, I couldn't find any. By the way, when we were going through live data with the old sensor would read fine on all these pressure values. It would change, but every time you hit the brake pedal, it set a code. No issues in here. Very bizarre, because this all responded correctly. If you hit the brake pedal a bunch of times and bleed all the vacuum out of the booster, the actual pressure booster vacuum sensor would equal atmospheric, like identically. So nothing apparent in PID data is wrong with it. But when we go to the scope, there's a difference in the pattern for old sensor versus new sensor. Blue is old sensor, and what you can see here is the gapping at the bottom. It's like after we have our big space here, we got like three close ones, 1 and 2, if you kind of see those gaps. And then on the new trace, it's 2, 2, and 5. That's the only difference in here, and it has gotten rid of our check engine light. So if I hit play, we got a trigger set in to hold it right here. You can see there's some variation going across in this messaging, and this variation was not present on the old one. It was very steady, and even as you hit the brake, very little variation in the previous trace. But this is what the new one looks like, and it does pretty much the same thing whether she's running or not. But anyway, that's flip you back. That's the diagnostic summary video for the Volkswagen Jetta 2019 P0556. Hope that was helpful for someone out there. And yeah, the smart sensors are the new way, it appears. So have a good one.